You may be looking cheap and not even know it. Keep watching to find out. Hello everyone, it's me Serena. So nice to have you with me here again today. And yes, I know I'm probably going to offend some people, but this is all in good fun. And we're going to be talking about things that look cheap, clothing items or aspects of certain clothing items that look cheap, and things to avoid if you want to look classy, look more expensive, or just look better put together. Remember, this is all just for fun. And if there's something that I mention in today's video as being cheap looking, but it's something that you love and it is part of your personal style and you wear it and you feel fabulous in it, then by all means, wear it. Because it's all about looking good and feeling good. And if you feel good in what you wear, then you're going to look good. But if you have some things in your closet that maybe you're just kind of not sure about, you're looking to purge, going into the new year, or maybe it's just some things that you haven't worn in a while and you're not sure about, maybe this video can help you with some of those things. The first thing that just screams cheap to me, and it's because it's something that we wear so often, is bad jeans. And there's a lot of things that can make jeans bad, and I could probably spend a whole entire video on nothing but jeans. If you want me to do that, let me know. I can do a whole video on jeans, what to look for, what to not look for, and that type of thing. But my number one pet peeve, and it's a dead giveaway that your jeans are cheap, is a short zipper. This must be the number one money-saving feature about making a pair of jeans, because all the cheap jeans you see, almost all, will have a shorter zipper. Just like these, I love Walmart. I feature Walmart all the time here on my channel, but a lot of their jeans are guilty of this. They have this shorter zipper, and to me, it just makes the whole crotch area look weird. It just doesn't look right, and that is a huge pet peeve of mine. Not only that, it makes your jeans harder to get into because you can't unzip them down all the way, and it makes it harder to pull them up over your hips. So that is like the number one red flag that you've got some cheap jeans, is the short zipper. And I'm going to be referring back to this pair of jeans a lot here. These are from J. Crew. You've seen them a ton on my channel because they are really my favorite jeans right now. And you'll notice that they have a full length zipper. It goes all the way down. So there's none of this weird ending above the crotch thing going on. It's a nice full length zipper. The next sign that your jeans look cheap is small and or poorly placed pockets. Oftentimes, cheap jeans will have skimped on the pocket fabric. Pockets will be very small. Small pockets make your backside look broader. So you want some nicely sized pockets and not poorly placed. That's another sign of just bad design or cheap design, is the pockets will be placed too close together or too far apart, too high, too low. They just look weird on. So that is another sign that you're wearing cheap jeans. Another thing that just looks cheap when it comes to jeans is this overly distressed look. This pair of jeans here, I found these on Amazon, and they have got a lot of things going on that scream cheap. First, all the rips. That was popular for a hot minute. We've gone past that, but you still see these out in the wild. And another thing that looks cheap on these jeans is the very obvious distressing or fading. Very fake looking, and it has a short zipper. So this is like a trifecta of cheap jeans all in one. So anything that looks like this, stay away because it looks cheap. Another thing that can really look cheap is big logos. And yes, I know maybe for kids or for active wear, if you're wearing the Nike, the Jordan, things like that, my son loves it. That's one thing. If, your tween or teenage son wants to wear his Jordan or Nike hoodies and Jordan shoes, whatever, let them do their thing. But I'm talking about these big oversized logos, and few seasons back, the logo look was really big. You know, all the high-end designers had a lot of items with their logos all over it, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, but we're kind of getting away from that, and that kind of thing just really screams cheap. You know, the pink, the sweatshirts from Victoria's Secret that says pink everywhere. And I know you all remember from the early 2000s, the Juicy Couture tracksuits, which I loved. I wore mine out. I loved that thing, but mine did not say Juicy on the back of the pants or the back of the jacket. It was just plain. So anything like this, you know, you don't want to look like a walking billboard for a brand. So if you're gonna wear one logo, maybe you're carrying a Louis Vuitton purse or something, don't wear another logo, and don't wear these big, huge logos like the Gucci t-shirts and sweatshirts that have been very popular. Those are kind of on the way out, so don't go around being a free advertisement for a brand. The next way that you may be looking cheap and not know it is with your makeup. And yes, this is very personal, and I can't speak to everybody. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone's makeup needs are different. So I'm not gonna talk a lot about that. It's just some general rules. And that is, don't look like a clown. If you have on bright eyeshadow and really bright, heavy bronzer and brush, and you're wearing a bright lip, you're gonna come off a little bit clownish. So natural is always better. So if you're wearing a bold lip, go for a more subdued, neutral eye. If you're going for a smoky eye, go for a more nude or very natural looking lip. Things like that. And be sure that you're getting the proper foundation match for your skin. Your foundation needs to match the skin on your neck and your chest. If you show your chest a lot, it needs to match. And yes, we all get paler in the winter, but we can warm up our look with a little bit of bronzer, with some blush. You don't need to put on a shade of foundation that's 3 shades too dark to bring color to your face. It's gonna look very fake. And then if you do that, you've got to like put the foundation all the way down your neck. And who wants to do that? Then you're getting it on your clothes. It's just a mess. Pick your favorite brand, go to that makeup counter in a nice department store and have them color match you. Sephora is great because they actually use a camera and they can match your skin tone, and it's wonderful most of the time, but you can always try it out and test it out at home. And they will accept makeup back that doesn't work for you. You can return it if you keep the receipt. So don't have that big foundation line of demarcation along your chin and jaw, because that is a very cheap look too. And I know these have been popular for a while now, but something that to me looks really cheap is the very long and exaggerated eyelash extensions. These are not practical. No one believes these are your real lashes. Now, if you wear some of the ones that are shorter, maybe your eyelashes are very sparse or thin and you need to get those eyelash extensions done, they can be done beautifully and look absolutely like natural lashes. But it's these very exaggerated ones that really look obviously fake, and I think they can really cheapen your look. So the good things that I mentioned in today's video, and including, you know, what I'm wearing and whatnot, I will list down in the description box. And to find that description box, you're going to look just below the video screen on the device where you're watching. Just tap on it and tap the title, and that description box should pop open. Now you might have to hit the ... more again to open it up fully, but that's where I put links to everything, discount codes I may have. I put all my stats, height, weight, sizes, all that good stuff is down in the description. The next thing that may be making you look cheap is your shoes. Now, there's a shoe style for every outfit and every occasion and every taste. Shoes are wonderful. I love to play around with shoes. So I'm not going to talk about this a lot. There's just 3 points I'm going to hit on. Number one, flip-flops. Yes, we all have a pair or multiple pairs, but I really feel like unless you're at the beach, by the pool, or on your way to or from getting your nails done, you really don't need to be wearing flip-flops. There are plenty of cute sandals to choose from. These are a pair of Steve Madden slides that I've had for a couple of years now, and they're just as easy to slide into and go as a pair of flip-flops, but they just look nicer. And if you don't want the floppy style, then these simple gold sandals from J. Crew, I got these last summer and they were my most worn sandal. They may be sold out, I don't know. I will link them, but they'll probably come out with something similar to this in the spring. So you can go casual with your footwear and just look so much more put together without wearing a pair of flip-flops, especially if it's just a rubber pair of flip-flops like the $2 kind that you can get at Old Navy, or these, there's a special place in you know where for these flip-flops. I'm so tired of seeing the wedge flip-flops with the bling on top. These just need to go. I mean, if you want to wear them to the pool or to the beach, fine, but other than that, leave these at home and let's wear some real shoes. The next thing that I think can really cheapen your look, and you know, this is really, I don't think a lot of you are wearing this because I know I'm not, but it really ventures into, you know, lady of the evening territory, is something like these tall overboots with a platform and a stiletto heel. Wow, that is a lot. And you know, platform shoes have a place. Platform heels I don't mind, or platform sandals are really cute with a chunky heel, or a stiletto pump is nice, but it's when you combine this thick platform with the tall stiletto heel and then these tall boots that you're kind of venturing into stripper territory. So just avoid anything that looks like this. And the third thing about shoes that can really drag you down and make you look less expensive, less put together, is shoes that are worn and scuffed. And yes, we all have our old shoes. You know, I have my old shoes that I do, you know, work out in the yard in, or if I'm going, you know, for a walk in the woods or something, I have my old sneakers or my old hiking boots that I wear specifically for those purposes. But if it's a pair of loafers or a pair of heels or a pair of boots, you want to be sure they're clean. You don't have dirt and mud sticking to the soles or to the sides of the shoes. You want them to be polished and looking their best. And that's no matter the shoe style. Just keep your shoes clean. Have shoes for specific functions, you know. Have your rain boots, have your hiking boots, have your mowing the grass shoes, and keep your other shoes nice and clean and polished. The next thing that can really cheapen your look, I feel, is the wrong kind of jewelry. And no, I don't mean that you need to wear pearls or, you know, fine jewelry every day, but it's this big, bold, brightly colored, chunky acrylic jewelry that really, it puts the costume in costume jewelry. This is just very over the top and can be very costumey if you put it on, especially if it's multiple bright colors. And I know a lot of people like to do this in the summer. You know, they wear bright colors, or they like to accent something neutral with really bright accessories. And you can do that, but you just have to be careful about the pieces you choose. You know, if you choose some nice turquoise pieces or coral, those can be really pretty mixed with some gold or silver. But this big, chunky, plastic looking jewelry is just really cheap looking. And I remember about 10, 12 years ago, J. Crew had the famous bubble necklace, and we all had one, myself included. It was a very big fad. Everyone had them, and it was one of those fads that came on the scene real fast and got real popular, and then it dropped like this, and you haven't seen them since, with good reason. So just avoid those kind of super big, chunky, brightly colored plastic jewelry pieces. Aside from that, it's really your personal preference. The last several years, more dainty jewelry has been in, you know, the layered look of layered multiple necklaces and, you know, kind of smaller, daintier earrings. We are seeing things get a little bit more chunky, you know, like the chain link earrings and thicker gold hoops and things like that. But no matter what kind of jewelry you like to wear, just remember that less is more. If you're wearing big statement earrings, then don't wear the earrings with the necklace, with the bracelets. If you're wearing an arm stack full of bracelets, don't wear the big necklace and the earrings. You know, pick one and focus on that and let it really be the star of the show, and let your other pieces, if you wear any, just pull back and be subtle. But you can look very chic, you know, with a plain white shirt, jeans, and some bold turquoise jewelry. That's a classic look, you know, with some boots, especially if you live in the Southwest. But still, I would pick one piece and let it really shine, and let your other pieces just complement that and not be competing, because more is not more. These next few things I'm going to mention, they are clothing items and just some random things that, well, for one, they're just kind of out of favor right now. So you may not look so much cheap as just dated in these. So if you have any of these in your closet and you haven't worn them for a while, you might want to consider donating them or putting them away for a little bit. The first thing I want to talk about is just too much going on. And this is the quintessential, what I call the Amazon top. This one has lace, it's got cutouts, it's got animal print, it's got a whole lot going on. And Amazon has wonderful things. You can find practically anything you need on Amazon, but there's also a lot of junk on Amazon and this type of thing. So if it's anything that remotely resembles this, just say no. This is just not an elegant look. It's not a classy look. It's a cheap looking top. Another thing that's just kind of come and gone and kind of looks passé is the handkerchief hem tops like this. And I get the appeal of them because they're longer. You can wear them like with your leggings or whatever. But this style really has not been popular for quite some time. It's been a long time since this was another one of those flash in the pan trends, the handkerchief hem dresses and tops, and you just really aren't seeing it that much anymore. But especially a top like this, it's got the handkerchief hem and it's got a bold print, and it's just, again, a lot going on. Now, if you have a top like this and this is your style and this is what you wear, then go for it. But it's just not the most elegant or classy looking outfit you could put on your body. You can do better. Another item that is kind of worn out its welcome and needs to go away is the cold shoulder top. And yes, I know we still see them, but what we're seeing more of now is strategic cutouts. Maybe a cutout on one side or one shoulder, or a cutout somewhere besides the shoulder, and that is okay. But it's when you get this kind of combination with the cutout shoulders and then it's combined with lace that, again, this is an Amazon top. This is just not elegant. It's not classy. You're not going to look really pulled together in something like this. It just looks kind of cheap. And that brings up another point, and this is just kind of a me thing. I feel like any kind of really cheap lace, especially lace on a daytime piece, just kind of cheapens the look. Now, from time to time, we see a trend where camisoles are very, very popular to wear under blazers or under sweaters, and they're trimmed with lace. You know, we see that from time to time, but that's not really the look right now. So I would, in general, stay away from anything for daytime wear that has a lot of lace, especially if it's lace combined with any other of these aspects that I've discussed today. If you want to see more outfit ideas and daily content from me, be sure you're following me on Instagram and that Like to Know It app. I post daily on both. It's things that you may or may not ever see here on YouTube, because I can post a picture or a quick video a lot faster over there than I can set up and film and produce a whole YouTube video. And in the LTK app, I've got tons of gift ideas, holiday outfit ideas. And when you download the app, you go to my site, and toward the top you'll see my collections. I have one here of holiday outfits and I have gift guides, and you can just tap on either one of those, open it up, scroll through, find the outfit or the item you like, tap on that image, and then you can scroll beneath it and the items are listed out beneath the picture, and you can just tap on those and it'll take you straight to the retailer's website. Wherever that item comes from, it'll take you straight to it. So that's how you can shop. You can mark things as favorites on there, save them for later. It's just really easy, and it's a useful tool for shopping and keeping up with everything that I post on Style with Serena. I could go on about this topic ad nauseum. But I need to keep this video to a manageable length. So let me know what you think about these things that cheapen your look. Do you agree or disagree? And what are some other things that you think look cheap? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. There's so many that we could talk about. But this is not meant to offend anyone. This is all in fun. And like I said, if it's something that you truly love and feel great wearing, then please, by all means, wear it. Thank you guys for joining me today. And until I see you in my next video, have a stylish day. Bye.